Can I tell y'all that I don't even realize what days it is now? Dre just had to remind me or ask me where we doing the show today. I was like, what day is this? Hey, DJ. How you doing? Indy, what's the deal, Pickle? What's going on, Mo? I know, DJ, man. Honestly, Dre just reminded me. He's like, we ain't doing the show. I'm like, what's today? What is today? It's Tuesday? I'm like, oh man, it's after 7:30. It's messed up. I don't even find a reason to figure the days out. That's what I got to tell you.
What's up, everybody? Mighty Mo.
And we
What's up, Gil? DJ, what's good, son? You joining the club? I seen you on your the live joint. You about to join this club right here? What did it do?
hey, we will see. Baldini Dre one good. Hey man, that ball look good. Just get that ball joint, get your little beard up. Good. What we doing, babe? He over here he ain't paying y'all no attention. You see how he do?
Where's my save stuff?
I do not know. What's Gucci Amy? How you doing, sis?
Oh, we like. All right, we'll jump into this. I was trying to find. I had something saved. I thought it was pretty good.
DJ said once he get that beard, he gonna be the sexiest man alive. I know that's right, boo.
So, all right, I'm trying to find it. I had something to talk. Oh, boom.
Hey y'all, we sorry about last week. We missed it. Missed last week. Again, the days are going by so fast. We forgetting what's going on with the days. We got so much stuff going on. And it's just been a lot. How y'all doing? How y'all handling everything? What's going on, Miko? Miss you madly.
All right. This is what it is, y'all. All right, so, Jay-Z got this thing out. I mean, well, it's one of his quotes. It said, I don't want a girlfriend. I need a wife. One that I can bounce ideas off at night, right?
Right.
So, this dude, I don't know his name, but he was saying, I don't want a girlfriend. He repeated that. But he said, I don't need a woman that wants to be taken care of. I need a wife that's a hustler.
Okay.
So basically what he's saying is he can't get, now he's not looking for, he need a wife, someone like a partner that is going to have the same, to me I took it as in a kind of a same mindset as no, I need this so I can hear. I need this, this one I'm talking about.
Oh, because I can't hear you. Okay.
So he's saying like, yeah, if you just dating, right, or you just with a wife for, some people get with people, or just because she look good, or, things of that nature. He put it like this. She is a bill. That's all she is. Because she adds nothing to the relationship. She adds nothing. There's no growth with her. She's just a bill. She's a liability. So,
a liability, wow.
Yeah. He said because she doesn't bring anything. She just look good. And we all know what happened with, with age. So he was saying they need a wife that's going to bring stuff to the table, bring ideas to the table, bring, more strength for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he said with her, where she line up at is she go and line up certain, events or whatever he does. And he go and secure the bag. They do as a team. And then, so I was looking at that, right? So then a buddy of mine posted and said, just looking around at all these relationships between men and women, a large portion of them are based on lifestyle, not love. If both parties don't play an equal part, it's not a relationship or love, it's a burden. Liability, burden. Good God Almighty.
Lord have mercy.
Love is equal. Leeches and hosts is what I see. Shout out to the folks who equally spoil each other. A lot of folks are confusing being used with love. Thinking you're the man. Yeah, the man whose woman doesn't equally play her part and uses him. Pride and ego will make some men say you are supposed to take care of a woman. Remember the golden rule: do unto others as they do unto you.
Do unto you. Wow.
Yo.
Amy said that's powerful. Well, yeah.
What y'all gotta say about that?
I ain't
You know what I mean?
I ain't never heard it put that way.
Hey, but in reality,
Shoot, you imagine all the people walking around with liabilities that they carrying around?
yeah. And it ain't bringing nothing. Like I said, man, if you ain't adding, I mean, you subtracting. So you know, what's your take on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody's on here, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, single, right? What are you looking for? You know what I mean? Like, do you ask yourself that? Like, what are you looking for?
We ain't even talking about people that fell on hard times and they in a rut for a moment. We talking about that person that is always pulling from you.
The key is to support each other. Both people give 100. Exactly.
Ain't no 50-50. It's 100-100.
What's up, T? So I was talking. It's a coworker I have of mine, and he's so adamant about that, right? Like, a woman can't even ask him for anything, right? Because he feel like you're an adult, like I'm an adult. You working like I'm working. You know what I'm saying? So that's his take on it, right? But see, I think it still goes like everything else. Starts in the house, man. How you raising your daughter? How you raising your sons? You know what I'm saying? Like, we intend to take our little girl. Oh, they the princesses. They you know they this you know,
now the
and
boys
preach
are
all of that.
princesses too.
Stop.
Okay.
So, we're teaching. You know, you raise your girl, especially if you're, you know, not knock on nobody. I'm just speaking out. Say if you single and happen to be a bitter single individual, a woman, and you raising your daughter with that same poison, like, you don't need a man. You know, you can make more than a man or whatever. All of that, which is great, and it's true. You probably could. But it's hard, man. You're making all that money and got to go back to an empty spot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying just accept anybody at all. That's not what I'm saying. Because this goes both ways. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely goes both ways.
So, you know, what are we teaching them? You know what I'm saying? We quick to tell the girls how smart they're going to be and, you know, they the queens or whatever. But we get our boys, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. You know, like, I think we should encourage our sons just as much as, you know, we encourage our little girls. You know what I'm saying? We bred them to be princesses and queens. We should be doing the same thing with our boys, you know, raising them to be kings. So,
and good husbands. But you know what? Sometimes the boys are being raised to be whatever they see in the home, and a lot of times they not having that example in the home to grow up and treat women a certain way because of who the mother is dealing with.
And that's why I say it starts in the home. You know what I'm saying? We got to be careful because we're the book. There's no literal book of raising kids. So we are the book. So everything you do is a page or a sentence to them. You know what I'm saying? So your walk and your talk, that's their book. And so we got to be mindful of that. So if you're in a household and there's animosity all the time, hooping and hollering, cursing, fighting, that's their book.
That's what they know.
You know? So we gotta
What's good?
We just gotta hey, what's up, Goy? So yeah, that was interesting, right? And when I was reading that, and like I said, got that quote from Jay-Z, and these men were saying burdens and And what's liability? Women are liability. Some women could be a
crazy.
liability. Some women could be a burden. I was like, wow.
I think that's why I be overdoing it, because I do not ever want to be in that category. I don't ever want nobody to say, man, she don't do nothing. She don't cook. She don't clean. She ain't never did nothing. You know, I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah. And you have some women that, I mean, like I said, again, we don't know what they went through in their life, whatever cases. They came to a point in their life like, look, you going to take care of me. Because, again, that might be how you raised. I had an aunt. She never worked a day in her life. But her husband came into a situation. He said that. That's what he said to, you know, her mom, and said that I want to marry her and she would never have to worry about anything.
There are guys like that.
You know what I'm saying? What?
Comment on the floor. But they take care of you. And you ain't never got to do nothing, but they want you to be doing what they need you to do in the house.
All right, so Tony said, times are changing. Marriages is not priority with majority of the younger generation. Facts. Goy said, I have to tell the wife to slow down at times. Oh, yeah. I mean, again, what is it for your life? Because it could be some dudes is in a position where that's all they want is an arm piece. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't want to.
That all they want to take care of them, but they want them to be in the house taking care of the house.
Yeah. So I don't want to knock anybody's situation. Don't get me wrong. I just thought this was an interesting subject. Again, using those words, I thought those were some powerful. A burden. This dude just say, man, some of these women are just burdens.
But what if the guy, like, wants that, enjoys that? What if he has a wife that says, you know, do this, go there, get that, the honey-do list? Anybody getting the honey-do list? But what if they have that and they actually enjoy it?
Goy said, his wife, she's a stay-home mom, minister in training, college student. But I'm saying she's prepping herself for something. And most importantly, my wife. Right, but she's prepping herself for something. She's not just sitting at home.
Exactly. Doing nothing.
Trying to be an Instagram model. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's, you know, that's great. So I guess in this, what they were talking about more or less is like, if they're not even trying, you know what I'm saying? Like they feel they don't need to do anything. Like you get some women that feel like it's the man's job. I had a lady, and she's older. She said well,
Go ahead and say some men are burdens too.
Exactly. That's what I say. Go both ways.
It's true.
She said she don't even take a purse. When she grow up, she don't even take a purse because she don't plan to have to spend money if this guy's is she with this guy, right? So I mean, even if she go out and she go to a bar or something like that, and there's men at the bar, she expect for them to buy her a drink. That's just her mindset, right?
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying that's her mindset.
Well, there are women like that actually as well, where they go out and they are the breadwinners and they spend the money on the guys, and the guys got jobs and stuff like that.
Oh, look, some people don't want their wives to work because it's easier to control them if they have no money on their own. Ronnie just touched on that.
Saying. I said the reason why most of those guys be like, yeah, you know, you never have to work a day in your life is because they want to control you. They want you at home doing whatever they want you to do, cleaning their house, doing nothing pretty much. You can't go out, you can't be with your friends, you can't. That's a whole nother issue. That's a control issue.
Yeah, you have that. But like I said, you do have some guys. This just was real. Probably not in our generation that I know of, but in past generations, like I said, that the guy that married my aunt, or whatever, he was bred that way. Like you, the breadwinner, you take care of the house, you do everything. Like all she do is have the babies, take care of the babies. His food is always cooked when he got home, and you know what I'm saying. But he was bred that way. They old fashioned, you know what I'm saying. So I ain't knocking him.
You'll be a house husband, Miko.
Tanya said, for the ones who enjoys taking care of his woman is the burden that the gentleman is referring to. Being unequally yoked is not just about religion. That's true.
Oh, it is
my God.
So true. Unequally yoked goes well beyond religion.
Yeah.
It could be anything. anything, how you grew up, how you know feel about certain things, financial things, all that. That's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, I feel that this is just me. If you going somewhere in life, right? I feel that you need to be connected to someone that's going somewhere in life. Don't have to be going the same direction, but it's going somewhere. In life. Because I've ran across situations where is you doing something and the other person has nothing going on, they nag you. They become a burden because now it's like, why you always that? Why you doing it? You know I'm Brian. I'm trying to get a business started, but because you have nothing going on in your life, now you're miserable. So you're trying to make me miserable. So you have to have something going on. That's why I say it's important to. I think it's important for another person to have something going on. So not only if you pouring into my situation, I want to be able to pour into yours. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm not, that means I'm only one. Then all of a sudden it becomes a, you miserable again. You just miserable because you have nothing going on in life.
Yeah.
So you're taking that on the guy. True. Thank you. See what I'm saying? So I just think that's important. Again, I've been in situations and beginning of my I don't want to call it career, but when I first started trying to start my business, and it was women that just didn't get it, and it's just like because they had nothing for themselves, meaning they didn't know what they want to do with it. So it's like a hatred that they don't realize it's a hatred. So you're hating on that cooking ain't gonna take you nowhere. All you think about is
ooh, Lord.
Like, what is it? Where did it come from? Like, why would you even say that? You know what I'm sayred? Because that's a hatred because you're miserable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna speak down on that.
The
person.
Cheerleader. You want to be cheerleading in each other's corner, pushing them to get to where you know that they can get. At the end of the day, if they get there, guess what? You benefiting as well. It ain't just them.
Yeah. So, but I thought that was interesting. I never looked at it the way it was put, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Jay-Z always saying some old slick stuff.
Yeah, that is slick.
But it's true. You know what I'm saying? Especially in his case, you know what I'm saying? This man, a billionaire, so he had a dream for a long time. So he had to connect with the right person, and it took him to the whole nother level. And you know what I'm saying? Got somebody who was just as driven as he was, just as hungry as he was, shared the same vision. Now look at them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Killing the game. Yeah, that
Yachts
was one
in the
of
Mediterranean.
One of the things that you were saying and pushing when we were dating. Like, I'm so glad you got something that you doing. And I get why he's like that, because Dre will spend hours, perfecting his craft. He'd be in the room or he'll be in the office and he'll just be working on the website, working on the customers, working on the contracts, working on the I don't take it personal. Hey, Nita. Can't take it personal because that's his business. That's separate from this.
So Tanya said, that's what B. Simone was talking about, not knocking the 9 to 5, but she wants her significant other to understand her hunger. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because your drive is not going to be my drive.
Exactly.
For at least where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? My drive is going to be your drive. But just have a drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is something I used to tell my son, but I feel like it should go into relationship too. I want to be your number one cheerleader. So you have to give me something to cheer for. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, B. Simone, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at... I used to think about this. I thought it was wrong. But now, in hindsight, I think I get it when people a certain stature be like, nah, I can't date down. I used to think that was wrong, but maybe I was taking it wrong. And maybe like B. Simone was saying, not that is downplaying, but I'm trying to go somewhere. Your drive don't match my drive. Not knocking if you working at McDonald's, you trying to figure it out. But I'm already here, so I need somebody's going to help me. You know what I'm saying? They drive got to be more. And not saying that you working at McDonald's, you don't have to drive. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just using this example. So, because you could be at McDonald's trying to get a little extra change just to get you over that hump to get you what you need. So that's not what I'm saying. But I get it when certain people's like, I'm here. So I need someone at least, if you're not already here, but right, you know what I'm saying, enough to push me right over there. You know what I'm saying? But If you don't, we can't even discuss anything.
That's true. That's true. And you have to understand those times that you're not always going to be doing stuff at the same time. So when that person is in their busy season, that's when you need to lend a hand, not be sitting around complaining like you. I mean, what's going on? Because you don't have nothing to do.
Boom, there it is. Or willing to raise up to my level. Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah.
Yeah, raise. I mean, here's me, like, so true. So here's the thing. I don't know the word I want to use, but I'm just gonna use humble, and it could be the wrong word, right?
No, that's the right word.
You don't even know what I'm about to say. You don't know what I'm about to go with. So what I'm saying is, like, Ronnie says stuff, right? And it throws me because I don't do things for accolades, right?
I knew what he
I just feel like you should walk the way you walk, right? And a person will pick up what you putting down. So Ronnie wrote a paper, right? Which, nothing about whatever. Right?
I got, perfect score. They wanted to know who was my inspiration. Ta-da!
Again,
And that was easy to write because I wrote that straight from the heart. And not only did I have to write a paper, but I also had to present it to the class. I had to read it and present it. And they were like, wow, this guy's an inspiration.
So I'm just using this example again. I'm taking some with no accolades, but what I'm saying, if you're not inspiring, if you're in a relationship and you don't inspire your spouse, your significant, y'all should be inspiring each other, right? If you both have high drives or whatever, y'all should be inspiring each other. It's almost like not a competition, but a competition, like pushing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if I'm not inspiring her, my thing is, like she said, I could be when I'm focused, I'm focused, right? And sometimes she guess I'm talking to myself.
Yeah,
it's not that I'm doing it, just that I'm so focused. I'm trying to get to somewhere, and time is not on my side. So I'm diligent. I'm trying to be as diligent as possible because I already see what competition is. I already know where I want to go, and I'm trying to make sure all my I's are dotted, T's are crossed. So I'm not ignoring it, but even though she might say that, but obviously she see the drive, and then she is inspired her to be like, wow, that's what you want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. I've never been a school guy. I dislike school. Just wasn't my thing. Shout out to all my Lago Lions, but school wasn't my thing. And it's funny because every time she gets a paper and it comes like A's, it's like I can't. So when I ask her to do something, and she'll be like, I can't. You can't tell me you can't do it.
Yeah.
I sit here and watch these papers come through here every semester. Oh my God, they gave me this. I can't do this. Hey. You know what I'm saying? That inspires me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you, baby.
There's no can't. I believe that there's no can't. Now it might be harder. A lot of stuff is harder. It's gonna always get harder before it get easier. But the way she just be killing, I be like, God. So when she be telling me stories from when she was in college, I guess the first time, whatever, and how you struggled, this, that, I'm still like, how? You killing it. So stuff like that, right? It goes unnoticed by the other. She don't know that I'm inspired by that, like what that does to me. Like I didn't know whatever my grind or whatever inspired her to even go write a paper. But that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It don't even have to be said. You know what I'm saying? All I need is to see that energy and it be like, boom. Because she's the same way. When she's in tune to something, it's like this. I be like, baby, hold on, baby, wait a minute. Because she locked and loaded. Same way. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we both know when the other's locked. It's like, okay.
Yeah, so inspire one another, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all all y'all got. And then if like I said, if there's kids in the house, they need to see that. So they can carry that forward. Sure. So, our men, like, I don't know if my son's still on here, like my oldest son or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a comedian. And he doesn't know, like, that inspires me that at that age, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows what he wants. He's going after it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to DJ Got Jokes.
Yeah, so, if y'all looking for a comedian, my son got that. But, it's little things, man. Like my daughter Gabby, she inspires me because she feels like she's the ugly duckling, right? Like everyone doubted her type of thing, whatever. So she used it as a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? She took that and ran with it. When she left, she never. I'm not saying she out here doing the best, but she doing the best she can. Ain't asking nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. I'm an admirer of my daughter. To see that she's just, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? She's out here not looking for no help, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And I was like little stuff like that. That does something to me. Like wow.
Nita said, yes, she is. And thanks for sharing her with me. I call her Sunshine.
Oh, Gabby. Yeah, Gabby got that energy, man. Like, Gabby got that type of, what do you call it? You know, that suck you in type of energy.
Yeah, she does. She got the aura.
Yeah, the aura. Then I take her on, when I used to take her with me to events and stuff, man, people just gravitate to her. Because her smile, everything. They just, oh my God, hi. And they just, and she be like, Daddy, who are these people? I'm like, it's just you. She has that type of aura. Yeah. But yeah, but out of all them kids, she was the one I was scared. I'm like, she ain't gonna make it out here. She the one out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like doing her thing. So, but yeah, little stuff like that. I'm admirer of those things. I'm admirer of when Ronnie come and killed her schoolwork and just like boom. All right, I'm on to the next. I'm almost finished school. And like I'm also admired because she's this is where the balance comes in at. She's a go-getter, right? If we can, like, I have to be careful what to say to her because she's a go-getter. So I can be like, Dad, it'd be nice to get a whatever. She already put the wheels in motion, but we probably can get that within 3 months. Man, I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just having a conversation. But you can't. Like, she's like, oh, I thought you. I'm like, let's put it into motion. But that's what you need because I'm a more laid-back type of guy. So I'm like, that'd be nice, but I don't trip off anything. And we just talking today, like we had to go get some new fish today.
Yes, indeed.
Ma, what's up, cuzzo?
Ma.
We had to get new fish today, right? So we got fish tanks. We got like 13 fish in there right now, right? So we had 2 fish that turns out to be red devils. All right, Tony. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So again, we got rid of the 2 red devils because they just was too aggressive. So I think we about to get rid of some more because they tripping. But
everybody gotta go.
Again, just having a conversation. And so the guy that cleans our tank, he came over, was rapping or whatever. He came. He's the one who actually took our fish, and he was like, it's an aquarium down the road. Woo woo woo. So again, general conversation. We're talking about getting a bigger tank, getting prettier fish, whatever. So when we get off, right, we're gonna go ahead and run down here to this. I'm like, I thought we was just talking about like she's like her and I'm thinking it's her motto now because she said tomorrow's not promised.
Tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah.
What we talking about? Let's make it happen. If we got the resources and we got the drive and we want to do it, why not do it?
Yeah.
What's up, Juanita? Nita. For me, if my baby wants something, again, no, it's not a burden because when I want things, Dre is on it. And he gets me things. And he surprises me. And he takes his time. And when my husband wants things, I'm going to make sure it happens. Because he ain't going to be getting that from nobody else. It's going to be me. So when my baby say, I was thinking, oh, you ain't say nothing but a word. Ronnie going to go get it.
But see, like I said, again, I'm so laid back. And then I don't trip off too much. If something I want, I'm going to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm me. I want this. I'm going to get it.
And if he don't, I'll go do it.
Half the times I might not even say anything. So if I'm talking to him, I'm just talking a general conversation because I'm going to do for me or whatever. But she like, oh, that's what you want? Or matter of fact, that would be nice. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So
he deserves it.
So there's that balance. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm with someone that's just as laid back as me, probably nothing get done. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
yin yang.
Yeah. So I think that's where the balance comes. Some things I might be like, seriously, slow down. I'm just having a conversation. Don't go out and do nothing.
That's his disclaimer now. He'll be like, baby, this is just a thought. Because if you don't say that, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's what you trying to do. Let's go do it.
Yeah. So but yeah, so I think it's a balance. So that way, no one, and then like I said, with herd, being a herd grind and whatever, no one's a bird, no one's a what do you call it?
A liability.
A liability. That Bama said, she a
You a
liability.
liability to your partner.
If you ain't bringing nothing to the table but looks, you a liability. I was like, whoa, I never looked at it like that.
Me neither.
But yeah, man, like don't be, sit back sometimes, just think, what am I adding? Am I adding?
Am I adding?
You know what I'm saying? Am I making this situation better, or am I making it worse, or am I making it stagnant?
You doing anything?
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, sometimes having conversations. So I talk to one another. I don't see where. Some days I think because of me, we might be stagnant. Like she'll be like, oh, no, babe, because woo woo woo. She pump my head up or whatever. But you still individually have to know yourself, man. You know if you ain't doing nothing, man. Step your game up. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, you know what I'm saying? Just be honest with yourself.
Yeah, I think the other way too that you can also be a great partner. One of the things that Dre does in my business is when I'm getting down, he encourages me and he points out things that I may not see. When he's cooking and he may feel, like, oh my God, I messed this up. This ain't taste good. That's when it's on me to tell him the truth, which is that it's good. It's good. You did a great job here. You may have wanted to do this, but this was good and you do this best and you do this best. And when I'm down on myself, I don't like how I sang that song. I don't like how I'm rehearsing this and I don't like how I'm doing that. Dre always, put it to me straight, baby girl. You need to work on just being you because you have a gift in you, etc., etc. Like that, pushing each other, building each other up, it also helps too.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Ma.
And like I said, going back to what we said about liabilities and what do you call her? Burdens, whatever. Again, a lot of stuff I think goes back to the household. Goes back to home. Be careful what you're putting out. The kids gonna eat what you feed them. You know what I'm saying? So be careful of the energy that you are releasing, because they're gonna eat it and they're gonna release it somewhere else. So. Like I said, I always talk about my mother on here, and I know I was a headache or whatever case may be, but it was some things that was instilled in me that won't even allow me to be on that sucker stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I was raised or bred. So tap into that. Everybody might not had the same household, so that's what I'm saying. Like at some point, at some age, it's not even about the household anymore, because now you're the adult. So you know how you was raised. You know if you didn't like it, and everything my mom did. I'm not saying I like it. I feel like that wasn't for me. The way she raised me, this part of her raising me, I didn't. I'm gonna do that. That doesn't. Yeah, that what part I didn't see. So I do something different. But she was the book that I had to read. She was the food that I had to eat to know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? To be, as a daughter, parent, or whatever. And like I said, as I got older, I started picking up what she'd been putting down for years. And I said, matter of fact, her and I spoke today, and I thanked her, because I do see now when I put my mind to it, I'm focused, and I believe in it, it can get done.
What did she say?
Well, I'm pushing to try that cake. Can't try that cake. I got you, Mom. I got you. So again, y'all, I just came. When I seen that, I was like, oh man, we gotta rap about this. Like, wow, that is deep, man. It's just something to put in your mind. Like, when you go back, when we finish this, man, just look yourself. Don't go say nothing to your significant. I'm saying go check yourself. Am I a burden?
Am I a liability in my relationship?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
woo, that's powerful.
And be honest, because then guess what? You can change it, and don't nobody even gotta know.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, you know what? I could do this better. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could. And then just do it. And then they might look at you like, I'll tell you how slick over here do. So the other day, right, all right, so I had a clumsy moment, right? So I kind of tripped a little bit. I was trying to feed the fish upstairs. and I kind of tripped and hit the TV and dropped some fish food. Right, I'm like, God dang it! So I went and got the vacuum clean up. She gonna come out. She's like, what you done? So I was like, nah, I didn't. She's like, I figured you did something because you vacuuming. You feel me?
I was like, Dre ain't never used the vacuum. He did something.
See, a little jab, sir. But I didn't get offended. I don't really get offended that much anymore. So
anymore?
No, I mean, I used to
I
be
offended you, babe?
No. What I'm saying is in my former life.
Oh, okay.
I used to take things like what? I was like, all right. She never seen me use a vac. Boom, vac the stuff out, put it back. But what happened from that, it resonated in my spirit though,
babe.
And I was like, So the other day, whatever. She been jabbing, and not saying she doing it on purpose, y'all. That's not what I'm saying.
about to say,
I just say it's a jab. I call it a jab about I guess room, right? Because that's kind of like my overflow room. So I had just got some clothes to clean. I had them on the bed because my closet I can't get nothing that was in it, and I'm like, what I'm gonna do with these clothes? So I just had them down there. So she'll make certain comments or whatever, and so I was, but it was prior to the me tripping with the fish food, and I was like, you know what? She got a point. I got up, went downstairs, put all the stuff up, cleaned that room, put my shoes up.
That explains a lot.
And
it's clean as I don't know what downstairs. Clean as
see,
a whistle.
see.
And
then she gonna say our room. She's like, "Ooh, our room ain't never looked this clean."
Yeah, buddy, cause he done went and cleaned that too. I'm like, baby boy is.
Yeah, but instead of getting, man, what you talking about? Woo. I looked at the man and remember, like, you know what? She got a point. Let me go take care of this stuff, man, because I don't want to be a liability.
You ain't no liability.
No, but I'm just saying.
But
yeah, you got to look. I check myself first. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. We got to check ourselves sometimes and stop being so sensitive. You know what I'm saying?
That's love. Yes, it is, Amy. Yes, it is.
So it's like, let's not be so sensitive, and just because someone made a comment or whatever. Again, it's all about, you don't have to say anything. Dude come home, be like, babe, I'm thirsty. Give him something hot to drink. What are you doing? I told you the refrigerator was broke. You ain't had to argue and fight with him. Like, she didn't have to argue. It wasn't even an argument. She just made a comment. It was for me to be like, maybe she got a point. And she did. And I took care of it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, some of us just have to stop being so sensitive and be mindful of not being a liability.
Hey, Mama Gail. Love
hey,
you
Gail.
too.
So, like I said, y'all, don't be a liability in your situation, man. Don't be a burden in your situation. Because then you just make your situation that much harder. And
if you got to ask your partner, you know, if you can talk to him, you know, because when Dre make his comments, I be like, baby, baby, did you mean that, da-da-da? And Dre be like, nah, like, you done took it a whole nother place. This is what I meant. And then it's like, oh. And then that's when I have to reflect. Like, oh, you know what? He was feeling like this. Maybe I need to do this more. Maybe I need to do that less. Or, you know, and it works.
Yeah, it's just a communication. And because we are individuals, sometimes we communicate differently. So something I might usually say just because that's just me, she may take it differently because she accepts things differently. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn that, and she be like, okay, that's Dre. I know he didn't mean it. But let me just ask just in case. And I can know when she's asking me this, she really didn't know how to take it. Like some things she said, she be like, you just don't know what I'm joking. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm saying, but I
no idea. And I am loud. Y'all know that. Y'all that know me, y'all know. I am loud and silly and joking. And my husband is just low key, chill. Whole time. It be and I could come in, say good morning. Hey, it's 7 o'clock on the dot, and I'm all wild the house. Dre like, top of the morning to you. You know, it's like, but I could be all over the place, and Dre he'll give me the look like, what are you doing? Like, what? Yeah. So I done toned down a little bit, trying to grasp this fella right here.
Yeah,
I'm wearing them out. Nah,
she good, whatever. But again, like, our energies be different at different times, and you know, personalities different at different times.
Definitely different. Indy says, Amari says, tell you hi and she loves you. Tell her I love her too so much. Hey, boo.
Yeah, so yeah, that's all I had, y'all. I thought it was interesting, man. Thank y'all for joining us, and you know,
yes, sir.
And definitely giving us feedback. We love that.
We are excited too. This Friday is our couples event, and we gonna do that and have a good time. You hear? No.
But again, thank you guys. Appreciate you.
See this? See.
And we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Let you know how everything went. Enjoy the rest of y'all week.
Love you guys.
Oh goodness. I got a cushion.
You shutting me up.
Can I tell y'all that I don't even realize what days it is now? Dre just had to remind me or ask me where we doing the show today.